Bring us back in. Hey, 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 happy Tuesday.
You
What's
vibe.
Welcome back, everybody, to another amazing episode of Sippin Vibes. I'm your girl, Miss JLH from We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine. You can catch me every other Friday at 7:30 doing my podcast when I feel like doing my podcast. I did just have an episode this past Friday, so you can definitely go check it out. You can also check me out on my website at No Tea Just Wine, and you can check that out in my bio on social media at We Drink Wine _
Hey. And of course, you can check me out on Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. Like a trial, of course, you got to say the whole thing. You go live every other Friday, 7 p.m. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Hip Hop Vibe. Hip_hop_vibes. Follow me on TikTok, A-Tone Productions, A_Tone_Productions. And follow me on Instagram at Hip Hop Vibes Pod, all one word. For all your hip hop content.
Hey, that's what's up. I'm so glad that what was I doing? Oh, I'm so glad it's Gemini season. Happy Gemini season. I finally have my wine for a change.
Oh, you got one? Look at you.
I
Okay.
actually got wine. But it's like I poured it like they be doing the white people in the movies. You
That's
know?
just probably like the way. That's cool.
Yeah, like the little swig. Just a little swig.
That's a sweet. Okay.
You don't think that's a swig? This is like how much they get. This is like less than what they give you in a restaurant, for real. I
Fair.
think they might give you a little bit more. This is definitely a swig.
And, what kind of wine you got?
This is a Riesling. It's called
Okay.
Relax wine. Have you ever had that one?
Relax. I've had to relax.
Oof. You got to try that one. Now, Rieslings are dry, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay,
the
sweet.
yeah, but they like a semi sweet. But that relaxed Riesling is like chef's kiss out here with the wine.
Okay.
Yeah, dead ass. But let me share this because I never do, and I be mad at myself. Now, why you know what I want to know, AJ?
What's
Why
up?
did you pick Ghostface Killer? That's what I want to know.
You said
Why,
what?
why did you pick Ghostface Killer, and why did you pick this album?
So I picked Ghostface Killah because he's my favorite member from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay,
And then as far as this album goes, I never listened to the album all the way through, so I wanted to actually like hear the album.
you
My
like
favorite.
it? You said.
It's solid.
Oh wait, did you like it before you picked it, or did
I,
you?
like I never listened to it all the way through, so I can't speak on it.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Like
Why is he your
I
favorite?
listened to Supreme Clientele, I listened to his debut album, I listened to those already, and those are kind of like more known. This was not as known compared to the others.
So wait, you've listened to 3 of his albums or 2 of his albums?
I listened to about I want to say I listened to about
Oh,
five,
wow,
six.
that's a good
Yeah.
5. Okay, were they all before this album?
Two of them were.
2 before, 2 after,
Yeah.
and then 1, and then this one.
Hmm.
Okay, that's a good mix. Um, why is he your favorite Wu member?
I just like to me he's like the most consistent. I kind of put him in that same level as like Crazy Bone as far as like they're both consistent when it comes to dropping projects or like doing features and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw how many albums he had. It's honestly insane. This
He's
nigga
not
be
Ghostface.
working.
You talking
I
about Ghostface?
mean, yeah, he works.
Yeah.
He
He dropped
really,
the album last year. Actually. He might
yeah,
go
I
back.
just saw. I'm like, wow, he really works. He really loves music.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what's up. Um, so did you listen to his very first project?
Mm-hmm.
How does it fare to millennial uh Ghostface?
Millennial Ghostface.
Yeah.
Uh, how would I compare? I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, he kind of uses, but he. I mean, for a similar sample, he uses a lot of oldie samples still. Like Millennials loves oldies, so like he gonna sample some oldie songs. And then that's probably another reason why I fuck with him because I fuck with oldies too. So
And I want to walk back what I said too, with New York rappers not being funky. Um, I didn't mean it like that, but I guess what I meant, I guess I was speaking on that era of hip hop and I was only focusing on that era of hip hop. I do realize that hip hop originates in New York and funk. A lot of funk comes out of New York as well, especially like that Cool Herc era and stuff like that.
mhm.
You know, though that 80s hip hop of New York. Hip hop had a lot of funk into it. But I think when I think of like 90s hip hop, I think more like of a jazz influence, like that jazzy influence that you was talking about.
Yeah,
Them doing like the samples of like doo-wop band of groups and stuff like that.
mhm.
That's usually what I think of when it comes to New York hip hop and sample.
Gotcha. No, I get that.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that usually with that vibe. So also let me add this in there too before we go back into him. I want to know when we got to this space of drugs, the drug era, or the drug culture in hip hop. When did that begin? Because I'm noticing that hip hop was like fun at first. You feel me? It was rhymes. It was fun. It was just rhyming and dancing. That was the DJ's job to make everybody dance. So now you get the lyrics up in there, but a lot of the lyrics were fun. But I want to know kind of like when that era of like drugs and sex and all that other stuff really got into hip hop. Was that the 90s?
Like late '80s, early '90s. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Who did it? Who did it?
It's a mixture of people. You can't really put it on one person. Like, because like gangster rap kind of started. I mean, NWA kind of put it to the forefront with gangster rap. Because like that's right.
Thought it was them niggas. I wasn't sure,
But it's
but I
like it's just
thought.
but it's like they're rapping from like their reality. This is like shit that
Yeah.
they're saying. Like it's like okay, we actually get beat up by cops. They actually are prostitutes like on the streets. There are gangs that are like killing each other, stuff like that. They're just talking, rapping about what they see. And it's not like they're not really trying to glorify it, but it's like okay, since we're talking about it, we'll make it catchy or whatever stuff like that. Because you are at the end of the day, you're trying to get radio play and stuff like that, and have your own stuff played for us and stuff like that. And then eventually, kids are very not influential. What's the other word I'm looking for?
Influence.
Yeah, they're very influenced. Yeah, they get influenced very easily at a young age, so they're gonna see that and hear that and want to be like that. And then as the trickles down the years, this is where we at now. Like people, you talked about rapping drugs, selling drugs, doing this, that, and the third, and now you got people actually doing the drugs and stuff. So
That's facts. I just wanted to know where it started because when I was listening to this album, I was like, okay, okay. I hear like the influence of the old school mixed with the new school, and it was, you could tell like it's just like a battle between the both, I guess, in a sense.
yeah,
But yeah. Okay, so do we want to just hop right into Pretty Tony then? So this is
let's
what we
go
want
ahead.
to do. Okay, we in Staten Island. This episode, the Forgotten Borough.
The Wu-Tang Borough.
Hey, you absolutely right. Or whatever. Move it up, move it up, move it up. Okay,
For the children.
what's up with Ghostface album, the Pretty
Look,
Tony album? Why he call it this?
I'm not sure why. I don't know why he called it Pretty Toney. I think he's probably named after like I think that's named after like a gangster or something like that.
I don't know because I was like I didn't know if it was like a reference of Tony Stark's because he talked about Tony Stark's a lot in this album.
Yeah, he calls himself Tony Stark. Like Iron, like yeah, I believe his first album was called Iron Man. I think it was.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So he
and
big.
like he's very heavy into like like comics and stuff too. So
Yeah. Hip
all
hop heads
of
be
them were.
nerds.
Yeah, they were all big nerds at the end of the day.
How you a gangster and a nerd? That's insane.
Hey, you can do that. I know plenty of them. I know plenty of them.
That's crazy. Okay. And he's just called Ghostface on this album.
Yeah, he got rid of the Ghostface Killah moniker, at least for this album. And I believe around this time, I don't know if this had to do with anything with Wu-Tang Blood, but I know Wu-Tang was kind of like on the fritz at this time with each other. That's why you don't see any Wu-Tang like collaborations on this album either, because everybody was kind of like doing their own shit. Yeah.
Oh, because people was making it sound like he not. I guess he just went under a different. He didn't. They didn't make it sound like they was going through something. Let me say that.
Yeah, I had to look that up. I'm like, were they going through things? Or like just little things here and there. It wasn't like a breakup, but it was just like
a little friction. Just a little friction. A little tension. I mean, I guess what would happen, you've been in a group for a long ass time, y'all all grew up together, you will want to, sometimes you will have creative differences.
Facts. Big facts.
Yeah.
And I think, did he switch labels at this time too? I want to say he might have switched labels around this time.
Okay. So he's no longer on the label with Wu-Tang, or?
He signed with Def Jam, that's what it was. I think that's what it was. I think this was like, yeah.
Okay.
Before that, what label was he before that? Or was he with the Jam? I can't remember. I don't remember which label he was at first. But yeah, I know he signed with Def Jam. This was the first label. This is for first album under Def Jam. So
okay, yeah. That's what's up. And he's just going by Ghostface. Why did he drop the Killah moniker?
Probably for like commercial value. You can't really be super. You can't really be super commercial when you got your name Killah in your name. It's kind of similar to like how like Murder Inc. changed their name to just the Inc. type of deal.
Oh, I didn't think about that, but yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Or even at one point, Death Row, they changed their name to The Row.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Not to make white people less scared. Okay. All right, that's cool. What songs did you like on this album?
My favorite song, ooh, yes. So I will say, I think I like the second half of the album better.
Okay.
Than like the first half. But my favorite songs, Tush, Holla. I forgot Holla was even on this album. And Run. Those are probably like my three favorites.
That's so funny because I like the first half of the album more than the second. So I like Biscuits, Kuta Fly Shit, It's Over, and Tush.
That's over too. Yeah, I did fuck with Biscuits. I did.
Nah, that shit was great.
And Love was straight too. Love for him, this is so show. That one fought solid too.
That's all I remember. I was like, okay, this little hook is catchy. I gotta learn words.
But nah, Tush is my shit though.
No, Tush go hard. I actually really like that. I'm mad that I really I don't remember it when it came out.
I remember that shit. They used to be in Rap City all the time. Like, oh, this is my shit right here.
I do not remember this. That was a nice little Missy feature.
Yeah, the clean version is called Push, I think. Yeah,
oh no, I didn't know
that. They say Push instead of Tush.
Okay, excuse me. Oh, and I did love that Jadakiss feature. So you was right. Jadakiss do be killing the features.
I told you. Oh, speaking of which, happy birthday to Jadakiss. Today is his birthday.
Hey, happy birthday. Another Gemini in the house.
Yeah. My man, 50 years old now.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. So why did you like this album?
Overall, yes. Overall, yeah, I do.
Okay. What
It
was
was
your,
solid.
like, why? What was your thoughts?
Just, like like I said, I like just because of Metal Lingies. I like that song too. With Style Speed and She Glows on there. I like that song as well. I like just like I said, he has a lot of like oldies samples. Like I'm a big oldies person, and like he can pick some good samples. He
Did
does pick
you
good samples.
catch all the samples?
Hmm?
Did you catch all the samples? It's
I
a
did.
ton.
It's a whole lot.
I didn't catch all of them.
I caught a good number of them. I didn't catch every single one, but I caught a good number of them.
So I did get the David Ruffin one,
Mm-hmm.
and I did get the Delphonics, but I didn't notice Curtis Blow, the Emotions, and all them other ones.
Yeah. Like I said, he loves samples. So
He
like,
went
yeah.
in.
Another cause to do a little grip. I forgot what group he said was his favorite. Was it Delphonics? Was his favorite group? Might have been Delphonics. I can't remember.
Which ones did you catch?
Oh, Delphonics for sure. Delphonics. That's the reason why I love Holla, because like I love the actual original song.
Okay.
And it kind of reminds me of like, you know how like the like YNs now, how they'll take like a classic R&B song and kind of like make it like a hood version.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of remind me of that. It's kind of like that in a way to me.
Okay. I feel that. I like that. I did like all the samples in here. They were cute. No, because they made it was like okay, I had just watched the documentary about funk and the origins of funk and stuff like that. And they was just talking about how, you know, hip hop started blending in funk music with or sampling their music and stuff like. So they were talking about how De La Soul sampled Parliament. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always interesting how music just recycles itself. It's just different, and I like what hip hop has been able to do with fucking the Delphonics. Like, be real, it's weird, it's crazy how the Delphonics is on the rap album.
Holla, holla, holla if you want to.
Yeah.
I'll bust you.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was just like, okay, I see you, Ghostface. You know what, I was surprised. I didn't think I would be able to deal with his voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, I'm a voice person, but
The accent too strong.
it was doing something, but then I had to keep listening to it. So I had to listen to this album like 5 times in order to really fuck with it, to be honest.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really truly like review an album like off of just like one listen. You gotta give it at least 2 listens at least.
I listened to it literally the entire weekend because there was like no way. I was like, nah, I'm not fucking with this. And then I had to run it back. And then I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with this. And then I had to run it back again. And I was like, okay, I'm seeing something. And then I had to run it back again. I was like, okay, it's And then that 5th time, I was like, okay, I see what AJ was trying to put me down to. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yeah. Now, I don't love every song on this album, but I do fuck with Ghostface now. For sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I just want to know why he called it the Pretty Toney Album.
Yeah, I think it was like some like mafioso type of thing. And then according to what I looked up, like this album cover, I think this was like Jay-Z's like going away. Well, his farewell tour, like when he retired, like the first time.
Yep. And also, fun fact, It was a play on Dougie Fresh's album.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool too.
Paying homage. I was paying homage.
I know, right? Right. Also, did you know that big ass chain he wearing he got from Slick Rick?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, that I knew.
That was cool.
But man, my man stayed with the big ass jewelry though. I remember he had that big ass like I think it was an eagle on his arm or some shit like that. He had.
I'm screaming. Who? Ghostface?
Yeah, Ghostface.
Oh, I was thinking of Dipset because you know they used to rock the eagle.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that, but that was on their jacket, wasn't it?
Yeah, they did. That was it. That one. Yeah, that was a look. Yeah, they had on his jacket.
How do you like his flow on here? Like, how was it for you compared to the other albums?
He's able to like. He's consistent. That's why, and that's another reason why I fuck with him. He's consistent with releases, but he's also consistent with like his style and flow.
Okay.
And he's able to like change it up with the beat depending on how the beat is.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. From my very first Ghostface album, I think he did a really good job with staying on every beat like consistently.
Yeah.
And switching it up when he needed to, or giving it whatever he needed to give it, or whatever.
Thanks.
Yeah. Even though, like I said, this is my first Ghostface album, so I really can't rate him down.
Mm-hmm.
Say whether or not like this was a great album, this was a trash album. Like I really don't know compared to any other work, to be honest.
Got you. Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, and other people were complaining because he didn't have Wu on here, so I don't know if that made. Do you feel like him not doing anything with Wu-Tang made him less of an attracted like artist? Like, was he still as good with them or without? Like,
I mean,
better?
He's still good. To me, he's still good regardless. I think I just feel like one, like I said, they're going to do their things at a time, but also it's also kind of good to get away from the group so you can kind of like establish yourself like truly as an artist without the group. Because even like even not even just with them, like even like groups like Bone Thugs, like 3-6, like they'll have solo projects, but like they'll still have like features from like the other members somewhere on the album eventually. So it's like I feel like it's good to have like your own identity with it.
Yeah. So,
but I think that's what kind of like messed up the momentum, just because like I guess a lot of people were expecting Wu-Tang to be on it. Especially what's his face, Raekwon, because like their collaborations always hit. So
I wonder if they wasn't besties at the time.
Maybe. Like I don't know the whole like story or like around that time. I do know like ODB, he did die in like later that year when this album came out.
Oh
But
wow.
like I say, everybody going through their friends and stuff like that. Even though I think RZA did produce like 2 songs on there.
Okay.
Including Run. Run was one of the albums. One of the songs he produced too. But yeah.
So you rank his albums because you listen to more than I do. Screaming. Mm-hmm. You rank his albums.
I'm going through the discography.
Where they sitting at for you?
For me, let me see. Fifth Scale was a very good album. That's the one that had Back Like That with him and Nia. That's the one that had that song on there.
I got it. I don't remember that.
You remember that song? Oh shit. That was a song to play after the show.
Yeah. Because what?
That album was actually really good. It's good. Fifth Scale. That was a really good one. Supreme Clientele. That's like his like most critically acclaimed album in the hip hop.
Okay. You was gonna have us listen to that one.
Yeah, originally, like, yeah. It was gonna be that one.
Yeah. Why is that his most acclaimed one?
It was just it was very well put together.
Okay.
Yeah, very well put together.
Okay.
So he did 50 Cent on here too though. This is funny.
On Supreme Clientele.
Yeah, because it's
He
like
This is
yeah, he did 50 Cent because this came out like remember I told you about the song like How to Ride when 50 Cent dissed everybody,
mm-hmm.
and then like some people responded like Ghostface was one of them that responded.
Sheesh.
I mean, I think all of Wu-Tang responded as a whole, but especially Ghostface on his
Okay.
album.
That's what's up.
But yeah, like Iron Man, like Iron Man, Fish Scale, and then Supreme Clientele, like it's probably like his top three best works.
Okay.
Personally, I like it'll probably be a toss up between Fish Scale and Supreme Clientele for one or two. Then after that would be Iron Man, and then after that would be this one.
Okay.
Because like I said, I haven't listened to all of the albums, but the ones I have listened to, yeah. So
Right.
yeah, this album, Pretty Toney, will probably be number 4.
This nigga be working, boy.
Right.
He
That they
do.
what we got? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
He
10,
works
11,
so hard.
12. And then you got another album supposed to be coming out this year.
Sheesh. So,
And that's just solo work.
what did you listen to after the Pretty Tone album, though?
Yes, I listen to Iron Man, Supreme Clientele, Pretty Toney, Fish
No, I
Scale.
meant like a newer one. You didn't. I thought you listened to a newer
Oh
one.
yeah, I listened to Set the Tone, Guns N' Roses.
Oh, okay.
The one that came out last year. I listened to that one.
Oh, you did. How did you like that one?
It was straight. I wouldn't put it as high as these other ones.
Got you. Got you.
But he does have a track on there called 6 Minutes. It's him, Sheik Loke, and Jim Jones. I fuck with that album. I fuck with that song. That song went off. I replay that song all the time.
I do see that. Do you? Okay, let me ask you this. Compared to his older work and the works that you actually like, is Ghostface Killah still like, someone that's like at the top of his game, or I guess you could say, like, I don't know, is he still as good as he was compared to his older work, like 2024 Ghostface?
I would say he's better, but I wouldn't say that he's better, but I also wouldn't say that he's less. Like I say, he's a kind of like just consistent all around, like flow wise, he's able to still flow on the beat, switch it up, stuff like that. I think my only thing would probably is like maybe I don't fuck with the production as much, like the new production as much compared to his older work.
Okay. Why? What was wrong with it for you?
I don't know. It just didn't hit the same. Like he had samples here and there, but it was like, because again, it's 2024, so like he's trying to like
new school it up. Yeah. I was about to say, is it too new school for you?
No, it's not even. It's like I don't mind new school beats. That's not the issue at all. It's just like it just didn't mesh well.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Thank you for your honesty. It's great.
But again, it's not a bad album. It's just not up there compared to his earlier works. To me.
I feel that.
And that's just going off of that album. I haven't listened to anything after. Did I listen to Big Doe Rehab? I can't remember. I think I did, but it was like a long time ago though. So I haven't. I believe I did listen to that one. So so I haven't listened to like a full album between 07 and like last year. So all those albums between I haven't listened to.
He's really a lot cuter than I thought.
I guess. I mean,
yeah, I didn't know he was low key fine.
I am weak.
Never paid attention. Love that for me.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
No, this was good. I was I was happy to listen to a Ghostface Killah album. It made me seem like I was in the upper echelon of hip
Hey,
hop history.
go ahead.
Like, okay, look at her, know her stuff.
Like I see you, Miss Jellies. I see.
All right, I see. Me too. Nah, this was a good. It was a cute album. I said that. Um, what did I say about it? Oh, I changed my mind already on the funk thing. I just wanted to see who was using different elements of music, I guess. So, like in his older work, like '96 and stuff, was he still using like a lot of jazz elements in his samples and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, no funk samples.
A little bit of funk here and there. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Like I said, very old school. Like he had like very old school vibes. And he also had just like this album, he had a lot of skits and stuff on.
He do skits.
Yeah,
He be
he don't
doing.
do nothing else. He gonna do a skit.
And you know what? That's fine because I really do love a skit. I don't know about nobody else, but I love a good skit.
I do too.
I just do. That
Like,
beginning skit did it
I
for
like
me.
between him and Ludacris. Like they have some dope ass skits.
I do love that. Oh, Destiny's Child used to have good skits too.
Did he?
I mean, I liked them. The writings on the wall was everything.
True,
Thou
true.
shalt, like every song in between had a writing on the wall that you had to follow. It was fire. And then in the very beginning, they all sitting around the table like the Godfathers talking. It was like really fire. And then Beyonce goes, "It's obvious. The writing's on the wall."
I'm dead.
So I love a good skit. People from the '90s know how to do a good skit. I like the bathtub skit, even though it was so unnecessary. It was necessary.
I'm weak. That's. I think that was a question I have for you. Like, what you think about that skit?
I loved it. It was unnecessary and necessary. I like the beginning skit where he's talking to like the reporters and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
That's the old, like it was like some old man asking him for a new pair of shoes or something like that. He's like, "Yo, just meet me at the show. I got you, baby." Like,
yeah.
yes, be the people's champ.
Some girls still said like, "Get her out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, something about whatever he did to her brother. I was like, what in the world?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
He was talking about her weave and everything. No, that was good. It was a cute album. What a I wanted to talk about drug culture. Yeah, that was it. I didn't really have nothing to say because, like I said, I didn't have anything to put this album against because I never listened to a full Wu-Tang album, and I never listened to a Ghostface album at all. This was
I see that actually was in 36 Chambers. Shit.
Yeah, I've only listened to songs from Wu-Tang album, not like a whole album. You know, so because them songs be long and I just be over it.
Not all these songs.
Whatever I was listening to, it did it for me, and so I was just done, and I don't think I went back.
I guess everybody gave it 16 on that song then.
No, let me see. I gotta go back then. Well, maybe when we do Staten Island again, we can do a Wu-Tang album.
I'm with it.
Okay, sounds good. What do you rate this album?
I will rank this album. A nice 7.
Okay, why?
Just because, like I said, I like the album overall. I mean, there are some skips for it for me.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, my favorite songs are like Tush, Holla, Run, Love is good. Metal Lungies, I think that's how you say it. Those songs like Biscuits, like those songs were fire. And like I say, it's consistent overall. Production was good. It's just some songs that I would skip. So
Okay, I do look with that. Um, without listening to other projects, I think I would give it a 7-2. Yeah,
yeah,
I would give it a 7-2 because I would skip some songs as well. And I mean, it's only song that I love is Tush. Like that's the song that I will play, and I would play Biscuits. So like 2 songs for me out of a whole album is just not
I
enough.
think
Yeah, but the production I thought was good. I thought it was great production.
and the samples.
Yeah, the samples were fire. I love his flow. I love his voice. Shockingly, like those 2 things are very shocking for me, and I'm glad. And I love this cover. I thought this cover was very like I'm on top of the world. I'm still
Yeah.
that nigga.
Like it's simplistic. Like it's hard, but like it's simple.
Yeah. But I also like that it was a play on Dougie Fresh, knowing that that was like the greatest entertainer. It just gives that for me too. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the best of all time. The jewelry, I mean, oh my gosh, that
And then
shit looks
that
heavy.
shit blinging right there. You see that shit in front of where they blinging
It
right
looks
there.
so heavy. But this shit is fire. It's definitely I'm on top of the world. I'm that nigga. So
Yeah, it is.
yeah, I love it. Okay. The Pretty Toney album. Shout out to Staten Island. We ain't forgot about you like that.
Tush, tush, tush.
All right, we're moving on to Xtina.
Mm.
Have this your first time listening to Christina?
A full album, yes.
Okay.
Like
How
I'm
was
a fan of Christina. I just never listened to a full project.
it? I'm shocked at both. How did you like this album?
I liked it a lot. I did actually like it. I liked it because like this album
Going
was like
high for me. I liked it a lot. Did
no,
you?
because like it was very like it was like a diverse, versatile album. I guess I'm the word I'm looking for because like you have some hip hop elements, has some soul elements, pop elements, a little bit of rock, and Spanish elements. You know what I'm saying? So like you had a little bit of everything on his album.
Yes.
And I forgot this album had that many singles. She had like what 4 singles on this album.
Yes. 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 I'm so glad you noticed all of that. So Stripped was we both did their 4th studio album.
I looked at that too. I was like, oh, this is both their fourth ones. I didn't realize this was her fourth one. I
Me
thought,
neither.
I thought this
We
might
just
be
picked
the second
it.
or third.
Yeah, that was crazy. So I actually didn't know this was her 4th studio album. I thought it was her 3rd,
So
actually.
I was like second or third, one of the two.
I knew it was not her 2nd because I was a huge Christina fan. So let's go back through the history of Christina Aguilera, shall
Okay.
we? First, we had her very first album, y'all. Christina Aguilera, her self-titled debut. Very poppy, very clean cut, the very genie in a bottle, you feel me? Then
Yeah.
we had Mi Reflejo. I hope I said that right. I'm still learning my little Espanol. So, so Christina decided to take a dabble at a Spanish album because in the beginning of her career, she did say that she wanted to do a Spanish album. Some people thought it was a little weird because it was like, you trying to play on that, girl? But she is Ecuadorian and she wasn't trying to play, although I did read Homegirl really didn't know Spanish like that, but I did not know that tea. So moving on. Second album. Third album was her Christmas album, okay? Homegirl is still super clean cut, very girl next door, very, demure. Then we're getting into Her another album that she had. Now I don't know if they're counting this as an album or not, but it was called Just Be Free. I had never heard of this before. I don't even know where this was released. But again, it was given Clean Cut Christina. So we get into Christina now and 2002. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also yeah.
This album was controversial as fuck. Okay. I don't know if everybody remember this time, but this was a very controversial time. Christina was no longer the girl next door. Her very first single was fucking Dirty, and she looked dirty, and she was she was wearing this, whatever this ensemble was, in the video, in the middle of a boxing ring, and they fighting. Redman is in the video. I mean, it's the most. It's very New York, very ghetto, very wild, and the parents were not here for it. When I tell you, they lit Christina up. They lit her up. I mean, she was all over the news talking about how she wasn't a good role model, how she was a slut, how she was this, she was that. And my girl was just singing a fucking song.
She just wanted to get dirty.
She was just singing a fucking song. That shit was so wild. So
you gotta call it. She said someone actually said I hated the album but loved the song.
Who did?
Well, somebody commented.
Oh, dang, my bad. I never. Dang, you didn't like the album? Oh my God, no. Let's fix that, because what's going on? Let me tell you, this is a good ass album. Let's stop the nonsense, Ashley. This album was controversial as fuck with the adults because adults suck. But this was a healing album for the teens. You feel me? Because as a teenager myself, this album during that time really did it for me. I needed this album so fucking bad. Stripped starts with the intro, and then you go into Can't Hold Us Down with Lil' Kim. You feel me? Very feminist, very much coded as fuck these men out here. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You cannot tell me what to do. Then you go into Walk Away. You feel me? Walk Away was very, oh my gosh, it was written so well. Like, did you read the lyrics of Walk Away? She said, I was naive. I was like, wait, no, y'all gotta hear these lyrics. She said, I was deceived by the rapping, got caught in your web, and I learned how to believe. I was prey in your bed and devoured completely. What? Is that not music to your ears? What is going on? So then she goes into Fighter. Fighter was a good ass song because it was like, bitch, I don't need you. I'm the best out here. You thought you could bring me down, but you can't. I'm a fighter. Then we get into, Ecuadorian Christina because she had to show off on the Spanish skills after she fucked up the first time. You feel me? She's like, let me bring it back. Try it again. And she goes into her Primer Amor interlude. Then you get your infatuation on. You feel me? You really like this nigga, but you can't fall for him because you know he's not good for you, and he's Puerto Rican, and you know how they are, high key, low key. Just stay away. So, so you move on to another interlude. You feel me? Then we got Alicia Keys. Fucking Scott Storch was helping her produce this album. He went in. You feel me? Linda Perry, Alicia Keys. You got Loving Me For Me, Impossible. If it was impossible for Christina to do that song without Alicia. How about that?
I'm dead.
Then you had Come on, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Young girl, don't cry. That song didn't do it for you. Like, did you not feel ugly as a teenager? Maybe not you, because did you have a beard?
No.
The beard wasn't doing it back then anyway. You was probably ugly. Did you feel ugly?
We're all ugly. We're all ugly to somebody.
We was all ugly.
I'm ugly now. I say that all the time. I post that SpongeBob meme daily. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I post that shit all the time.
AJ, we don't have to. If you want to just be hyped up right now, just say that. But we're not going to spread lies. If you want to be hyped up, just say that.
I'm dead.
But Beautiful was the song we all needed. Now, the songs that I could listen, I love this album. Let me just say that, okay? The whole album, from top to bottom.
Okay.
Especially
Isn't this a 10 out of 10 for you?
Hell fucking yes. Highly recommend. Okay, I needed this outlet. You know why? I grew up in a so my parents were very irresponsible, so we moved around a lot. And on top of that, I grew up in a domestic violence household and stuff like that. So Christina was able to share that side of her on this album as well with the song I'm Okay. She talks about domestic violence and what she went through with her mom and stuff like that. Okay. And then also, I feel like The Voice Within is kind of like an ode to that as well. And then also Keep On Singing My Song. I kind of feel like it was a mixture of not only like I overcame this thing that we went through as a kid, but also I'm going to keep singing my song as an adult. Like, y'all not going to tear me down from doing all this. Christina, like you said, she did pop, R&B, Latin, hip hop, gospel on this album.
I'm about to say she did. She put a whole R&B singer in, like with the gospel stuff at the end. I was like, okay, with the choir at the end. I was like, okay.
It was very 90s coded. Okay, she did this album. It was everything. The only song that I don't fuck with all the time is Make Me Over, Cruise, Store, and sometimes I skip I'm Okay, because I don't need to be reminded of my childhood trauma.
You're not trying to cry all the time.
Yeah, like come on. I do skip those songs, and sometimes I skip The Voice Within because that song makes me cry too. But and Beautiful too. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
To me, Beautiful just got overplayed after a while.
It did, but it still makes my day because when I'm not feeling beautiful, it really puts me there.
I feel that. No, that's real.
Yeah. She gave, like, this album is just so good. I can't believe actually, you know what? Everyone has a preference. Everyone has a preference.
Everyone has a preference.
No, because this album was Chef's Kiss. For real. What did you think about it?
Like I said, I enjoyed it. Like, I love how versatile it was. Like I said, with the R&B, hip hop, Latin, pop, gospel, and all that stuff. And you said it like she did a whole 180 with this album. Like, she had the whole goody two shoes thing, whatever, good girl image. It's kind of like Brandon in a way. How, like, Brandon had the whole good girl image, and then in 2002 they dropped their albums and they did a whole 180. So they did more grown up stuff.
Crazy.
Like, they sounded more grown up with it. So, like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. That's so wow. That is so wow. The reviews for this album was also wow. People had mixed, the reviews. It was so many mixed reviews for this album. They felt like it was like someone said that it was almost an album for adults. Why they say that?
It's like I get it, but it's still funny.
Yeah, why would you say that?
Almost an album. It's not quite there yet, but it's almost.
Like,
I need
first of
you
all,
to cuss just a little bit more. Just say one cuss word in there. All you need. Just don't give us a fuck or something, like, or shit. You know what I'm saying?
that was so wild to say. It was wild. Like, first of all, she was a teeny bopper. Like a lot of teens liked her. So obviously, it wasn't technically geared towards adults. But if you was a cool adult and you fuck with it, you fuck with it. Like, I just don't understand why you said that. It's like, you're a bitch. Like, are you mad because you're an adult? I don't understand. Someone else also said it lacked musical focus. Did you feel like that?
Nah.
Yeah, I thought that was a crazy thing to say too.
I see what they say. They say it's all over the place. Like, I get it from that aspect because like it's like a whole bunch of genres in one. But I wouldn't say it's all over the place. I'll say it's more experimental, if anything else.
Yeah, I like that word better because I don't feel like playing with different genres makes it all over the place.
Yeah.
And then the songs flow. Like, for me, I'm a big on flows when it comes to an album.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, both of these albums flowed like perfectly from song to song. It wasn't like I'm sitting here like, ew, why they put this song in that spot? You know?
Yeah.
Or like it just like, or just that it didn't make sense. For me, both albums flowed very well for it to just be a continuous album. And I like that. That's actually like one of my favorite things in an album.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that.
Yeah, because I hate when the album don't flow. It pisses me off. Like, my favorite part of this album is when you play Walk Away and then it goes right into Fighter. Like, the way it fades in and with the violins and everything. Like, that
shit. I know that too.
Okay, oh my God. Do y'all be here? It's like mind blowing and fire when it's like, who put this together? Who did that? It's so good. They also compared her to Mariah and Janet in this album.
True.
That's just fucked up.
You said it's fucked up?
Yeah, because I don't get those. I don't get Mariah or Janet from her on this. I mean, I guess I understand, but I don't get it.
Gotcha.
I don't like pitting artists against each other, for one. That's weird. For two, I don't really like to compare and contrast too much either because every artist is different. Even though they will, I mean, as a creative and an artist, you're going to recycle. You're going to do what somebody else did because all this shit has been done before. We're not the first. So, I mean, we're a little too late for that. But I just don't like doing that compare and contrast shit with artists. That's just me.
I can respect that. I respect that. Definitely. So, if you had to pick like your top 5 favorite songs, I know you love the whole album, but we have to do like a top 5. What songs would they be? It's like, give me a minute.
It would definitely be Walk Away, Fighter, Infatuation, Impossible, yeah, because I like the way she sings it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would say it's between Beautiful and Voice Within as my last one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What were your faves?
I like Can't Hold Us Down. I like Dirty. Fun fact, they actually sampled that from Redman, which is why Redman's featured on it.
I didn't know that.
Same beat, because I think, what was the song called? The song's called Let's Get Dirty. Yeah.
When they get dirty, it's about time for my arrival. what? She said, I was like,
Right.
you gotta go ahead, Christina.
And she do a call back like, But yeah, well, I said, can't hold us down. Dirty, get mine, get yours.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a
I
good
like
one.
that one. What's one that I like? Was it Infatuation? I think it was.
Ooh,
I think.
take care of, take care of.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
No hesitation with my imagination.
And I think Impossible too. Yeah.
Yo, that shit is my shit. She said, wanted to explore this world and I was like, you better go, girl. You better go. She said not too much for me.
Not too much on me.
You have to listen to this album again, girl, because I cannot take that consensus. You want to run that back. Get in your feelings. I don't know what you got to do. Think of a hard time for yourself and then listen to this album because that doesn't make sense. Walk Away Alone is just like, it was just so good. The way she be singing. Like, and then that's the thing about Christina. It's not like we found out she's a yeller, right? She yells. But with this album, Christina really does well vocally in playing with all of the genres that I think that her voice just really just does it for me on a lot of the songs. You know what I'm saying? Walk Away, Fighter, Impossible. Impossible does like this old school jazzy feel to it. And Alicia Keys really helps her bring that in. And I think that it was just so done well and well produced that fuck, this whole album is good, y'all.
Yeah, that's prime Alicia Keys too.
Yes. This is a good album. I'm sorry. I will just not take anything less than what y'all talking about. Anybody.
And I like that her and Lil Kim had a second collaboration. Like they made good collaborations together.
So here's the funny and the tea with this, right? Because you know she did Moulin Rouge with all the other girls, Maya, Little Kim, Pink, and all that stuff. But supposedly the tea and the key is Christina was a little mean girl on that set.
On that set?
Yeah, and her and Pink really didn't get along for real. And it was not a good time. So also the key is in the industry is that Christina is not really like the nicest person. And I hate talking about this, but she's not really the nicest person. But I thought it was really coded for Staten Island because I mean,
I'm dead. So that's why Eminem dissed her. So I know.
Listen, not trying to be shady, but it's Staten Island, and sometimes the white people in Staten Island, you got to give side eye to. So I'm not surprised that she is how she is.
I actually said that's a fact.
Because
I don't know if she was referring to the Staten Island part or the Christina part, but
yeah, I don't know. But I'm just calling them as I see it. And I never met an Ecuadorian for real, but like I said, Staten Island. The women from Staten Island, especially the white women, and it don't even matter if they mix with something else. They just act funny. If they appear white, they act funny.
I'm dead.
Yes, because it was this girl that I used to work with. I don't know why she used to act like this. She was like kind of an asshole at first, but once you got to know her, she was actually really cool. And she liked me, which was weird. But she was still a bitch. Oh, Ashley said both. Because it's accurate as fuck. I know I be having the most controversial opinions, y'all. I apologize. No, I don't. But
your opinions are fine. It's just the way you say it. It's just funny as hell. It's entertaining though. You love it. That's why you love it.
Well, it's factual. I ain't gonna say that girl's name, but she was cool, but she was nasty. And if she's anything, like I said, Staten Island got something with them. Moving on, the album charted heavily. So it sold 12 million copies worldwide, y'all. It's one of the best-selling albums of the 21st century. So that says a lot about it. Yeah. Stripped was about being emotionally stripped down and bearing your soul and heart and stuff like that. You know, I feel like Christina was trying to shed that good girl image, and also just people really see her for who she was. She was getting older, she was growing up, she was becoming a woman, she was no longer that teenager that we met her as, and she was just trying to shed that image. I think like how you related it to Brandy, it was just shedding that image or whatever. And yeah, it was very Brandy coded. It was true. So we giving this album or what you rating it?
7. So now fuck with you.
Stop playing.
I'll fuck with you.
She was fine as fuck for a white girl. I'm screaming.
My nigga Trey, what up, good? Said Voice is on 10,000. No, accurate though. Voice is definitely on 10,000. No, I give it a 9. Just because there are some skips for me. So I give it a 9.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm gonna take that. Wait, what would you skip?
It is a good album though. It is a great album. So like, yeah.
What did you skip? What would you skip?
Which one do I think? I think some of the interludes.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the interludes. I didn't really care for Makeover. I think it was Makeover.
Yeah.
I think that one. I didn't really care for that one.
Not this the era that white people had soul. Actually, that's so true.
No, that's accurate as fuck though.
This is accurate as fuck.
Did Justify come out the same year?
Who?
Did Justify come out the same year?
I think like not, or maybe. I think you're right. I think you're right. Hold on.
I'm looking that shit up right now.
Yeah, it did. 2002.
Yeah, what to say?
Maybe we'll fly the night away. I should have did this album on my favorite white. No, he's not my favorite white artist anymore. Yeah, Justin Lost.
Understandable. You know why? After 04 year.
Yeah. But this is a great album too. Justin did that with Justified.
He did.
Senorita goes off for me still.
Neptune's did his thing.
What?
Neptune's dancing.
Oh my gosh. And still on my brain. Yo, I know every word from this album. I'm gonna play this after.
He said White People Music Wednesdays. It's funny as hell.
Yes. We gotta go back to that.
Oh, God is my shit. Yeah, God is my shit.
Go crazy. They did that.
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
And
then when Nelly hopped on there, I was like, "Oh my god!"
I think that was the first one. That's the first time I heard it was when Nelly was on it.
Oh really? Oh no, I've been heard the original because I actually bought the album.
Fair. Because at that point I was just like radio heavy. Just when I like 01, 02 is when I really truly started getting into music, and then I was listening to everything on the radios. So the remix was played on the radio heavy.
Okay. Yeah, no, this was that time where I'm literally like begging my parents to buy me these albums because I have to hear them. I have to hear the whole thing. My friends are going to talk about it. I'm going to school to talk about it. We're on the bus talking about it. Like, I have to hear this.
I'm trying to be popular. Let me be popular.
My parents hated me so bad. They did not want me to be popular. Oh God.
Why won't you let me be great?
They did not want me to be great. My biggest haters in life started at home. Because I did not get those albums.
Right. Yeah, I downloaded everything. Yeah, download or get them just burned.
Yo, I had to get them myself. That was so insane. Talking about they had money to go elsewhere. Where? Because it wasn't towards the house. Now let me stop. He said Country Grammar, Backstreet Boys, Bow Wow, NSYNC, and The Blueprint all came out the same year. That was wow.
Yeah, around the same time. Yeah, around 2000, 2001. Yeah.
That's insane. That's really insane.
Oh, they were popping around that year, around that time. I'll see that.
What Bow Wow album came out at that time?
Was that Dog Food?
Oh no, it was Take You Home. Oh, little Bow Wow, you just don't know the way you move so fast. People running like all the time to the point that I just want to take you home.
Come on, Mr. Tom.
Don't
Represent that. Doggy Bag, that's what it was. Beware the Dog and then Doggy Bag. That's what it was. Unleashed came out in 03.
Unleashed the Dog came out in 03.
Beware the Dog came out in 2000. That's the one that had the bow, wow, wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Yeah,
where's my dog?
Oh yeah, I was like Unleash the Dog. I don't remember that one. But yeah, Beware the Dog was my shit. No, because I like Ghetto Girls. Ghetto Girls. They like Hollywood. They born with that best of them.
I be playing that shit too, especially Snoop Dogg. Like bow, wow, wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Woof, motherfucker, the dogs come to play.
I'm screaming. No, Bow Wow had hits. I'm mad when people try to down him. Like he wasn't that nigga. Because I stayed voting for Mr. 106 in Park. You feel me?
He really was Mr. 106 in Park.
And he was because of my votes. And was, yes. I voted every time. So yes.
So when we do Ohio, we gotta do fucking on Bow Wow song here.
I would love that because you know why? My favorite Bow Wow album is not what everybody thinks, but it's definitely.
I think I know what it is. Let me look at this list.
Which one?
No, go ahead and say it.
It's definitely going to be. Oh, he does have an Unleashed album. It's Unleashed. That's going to be my favorite.
That's your favorite one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's on that one?
You have Hey Little Mama, Get It Poppin'. Well, these are my favorite songs, screaming. But what song was on here? Oh, You're My Baby, 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 Baby. You don't remember that?
Nah.
Oh, dang.
I had to go back and listen to it.
I don't know what else to tell you because that was the song. That was like the main single from that one, but oh no, he had Let's Get Down. That was also a single from that one.
Yeah, at least had the song with T-Pain. That was my shit. What was it called? Out of My System. That was my shit.
Oh yeah, so that's on his I think the Price of Fame album, ain't it?
Yeah, Price of Fame. Price of Fame. Yeah, Price of Fame. That's what.
Yeah, I didn't listen to this one. I actually kind of fell off of Bow Wow after that Unleashed album.
After he started cussing?
I think so. I think
like he cussing now. I can't fuck with him no more. He's cussing now.
Oh no, I still hung on with Let Me Hold You and Fresh as I Miss. I think I was still there.
20 years old, making more than your dad.
Yeah. So after Wanted, I dropped off. So 2005 Bow Wow is where I left.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He was out of my system.
I see what you did there.
You do know your music, Trey.
Thank you. Oh, that's not, yeah, Trey the homie right there. That's the homie.
I love that. That's too cute. He said he used to listen to Bow Wow before my middle school basketball game on my CD player.
Oh, that nigga playing. He's literally playing the song basketball. They're playing basketball.
Well, did you watch like Mike? It really holds up. It's still a great movie. Yeah, it holds up, y'all. It's a great ass movie still.
He can actually act too. I give him that.
That's what's up.
He'd be funny selling the movies.
I love it. Oh, did I rate? Oh yeah, I did rate this album
10 out
right.
of 10.
Oh, you better know it. Highly recommend.
I already asked you at the beginning, like, this is, I would ask at the beginning, this is 10 out of 10, and you're like, yeah, damn right.
There's no other way. Christina did her thing with that album. She did. I love this so much. All right, so next week, who did we? Oh, it's our white people.
See? See, Trey spoke it up too, like white people. Like, it's gonna be white. It's White People Tuesday, but yeah,
It's our favorite white artist next week. It sure is.
yeah. I'm excluding Eminem from the list though.
We did exclude Eminem from the list this first go round. Um, I don't mind listening to Eminem the next go round, but hopefully you can exclude him again. I want to listen to another white person in rap that I never heard of,
Okay,
like Paul Wall, maybe.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I never listened to a Paul Wall album, so that would
Wow,
be
wow,
fine.
babe. What you
Yeah.
know about me?
No, we haven't done Britney yet, but I probably will. One of these white people
Where's she
when
from?
Tuesdays. I don't know. Isn't Brittany from Ohio too? Or no? I don't know.
Where's she from? Where's she
Not. Yeah, well, I don't want to do
from?
it.
Oh, she from Mississippi?
She's from Mississippi.
That's where she was born at.
Oh, it don't be given. I
Right.
mean, slightly it gives. Slightly it gives. Yo, when Britney first came out, my mom thought she was black. I don't know how she thought that, but I guess the "Hit Me Baby One More Time" really gave her black vibes. I don't know why.
Not you hating on Eminem though. That's crazy.
Not she from Coatesville. But so we're doing kids,
Mac
Mac
Miller.
Miller, and
Yeah.
then I'm reviewing Mystery by Alan Stone. Alan Stone is from Minnesota. I don't know where he from. Where Mac Miller from?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. He
that's
went to the same
cute.
high school that Wiz Khalifa did.
Oh, so they knew each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
Oh,
don't know if they actually knew each other at that point. At that point, I don't think he did, but
oh,
they definitely they were definitely good friends. Like once they both made it big.
okay. Oh no, he's from Washington State.
Oh wow.
Chihuahua. I don't know where the fuck Chihuahua is.
The only city I know is Seattle. That's the only place. That's the only city I know.
Same. Well, if anyone wants to listen to this blue-eyed soul,
Blue eyes.
you can check out Mystery by Alan Stone. I promise on everything I love, you are gonna love this album. For real. He is Chef's Kiss. I mean, he's just really good. Also, for the Lolo and for funsies, if you want to listen to another good Alan Stone song, he has this song called Unaware. Go listen to it on YouTube. He's playing in his mama's basement.
Mm.
Literally. Look it up on YouTube. Unaware in Alan Stone's mama's basement. Just type that in and it'll come up, and you have to watch that performance and listen to that song because the way he be singing, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I mean, he's like a white Stevie Wonder. I know I keep saying that, but I swear to Bob, if once you hear it, you
I
gonna be
swear to
like,
Bob, that's crazy.
I do. Once you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, yeah, you're onto something.
Those some strong statements.
It is a strong statement, and I know it sounds crazy, but it is giving white Stevie. Did you listen to one of his songs yet?
Not yet. No, I will.
Oh, not you playing.
Hey, it's been a busy week. I haven't had time to really.
Okay. Nor said I can't speak on this topic at all. I have no idea what the fuck y'all talking about. Good. That's fine. Finally, you have nothing to say.
I'm dead. Man, not even Mac Miller, bro. You don't know nothing about Mac Miller, man.
No, cause he too busy listening to shit artists like G Herbo.
I'm weak. I am dead.
I ain't gonna say Wiz Khalifa because I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh, he said he didn't hear Mac. He didn't hear Mac Miller part. Okay.
I didn't hear Mac Miller. Oh, yeah, that's what we listen to next week.
Yeah,
This week we listened to Ghostface Killah. Did you listen to the Pretty Toney album?
You probably didn't. You know you don't fuck with New York like that.
Oh, the title says something about underground New York. No, we did not. No, we did not.
My nigga said Staten Island is on the ground. What you mean?
He said, fuck. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
here we go. Why do you don't like New York rappers? I don't understand.
He's like a screenshot. I mean, we're not gonna be able to see the screenshot.
We're
Oh,
definitely
you said the description, not the title.
Oh.
My nigga Blue, what up, homie?
I don't remember putting that in there. I gotta go look back. They lying.
But now I gotta look at it, right?
Yeah, they lying. Underground? That's crazy. Well, we did this. This was a good review. I loved it. What's been your favorite review so far?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I like the Machiavelli one. I like when we did the episode we did Schoolwork Q. And the Bone Thugs one, the Bone Thugs and Boys and Men.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Cause that boom bap bullshit boring as hell and depressing. I'm screaming. I understand. It's not that it's depressing. It's really like, no, I'm not gonna say for you. I'm saying for me. It's not that it's depressing for me. It's just like this was very much riding around in my car music and smoking. Or chilling with people and smoking. Like I can't dance to this album. Like Tush was a danceable song, but not like I just can't dance to this album. And I like to dance. Even though I can't dance, I'm a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to dance. I like to have a good time. So when I can't dance to something, it's a problem for me. And that makes me not
I get that too.
yeah, and I think that's why I didn't really fuck with that Nas album like that. Even though I liked reviewing Illmatic, I didn't really fuck with it heavy because it was like no dancing I could do to it. It's just me thinking how a nigga can make a come up. For real. I'm like, now you got a nigga in their thoughts. And I don't want to be in my thoughts. So
AJ likes to dance too, Paul.
He does like to dance. AJ likes to have a good time.
I do.
You do. So that's
even though I am chill, I dance from time to time. I can't dance for shit neither. But
I know, and it's okay.
I give you one nice 1-2 step.
Same. I do the same, but I don't care. I'm all over that dance floor. I'm here to do it. But I really don't like yeah. So I think that's my thing with the hip hop that we've been listening to. Except for here's my favorites, right? Project Pat, the Project Pat review, I still can't get it out of my fucking mind. Like
I told you.
God. That was a good album. So Project Pat and Kirby. And then I also really did like the Bone Thugs and Harmony one and Boys to Men. That was a good one because I never listened to either of the albums fully. And then lastly, definitely going to go with Big Pun.
Okay.
I still fucks with that heavy. That was I played that album the other day in the gym.
Oh yeah.
That's a good ass album. That was a good.
Oh yeah. Get on my
Not I know these.
He's like, ah, shit, you ruined it. It's not the same Big Pun album you listen to, though, bro. It's not the same one. It's not Kind of Punishment. It's the other one.
Because that was a really good album. Yeah, Baby was so good. It was so good. I'm sorry, it was good. And Project Pat, definitely an underrated member of 3-6.
Oh yeah, he's definitely my favorite.
He's in 3-6, you said, right?
He's affiliated with them, yeah.
Oh, just affiliated.
Yeah, wow. He's not like actually in the group.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I like Project Pat more than UCJ now. So there is that.
Yeah, yeah. I think Duke and Messi is the greatest hip hop album ever made.
I disagree, but
what's the greatest one?
For Kendrick?
Kendrick, no. Well, just overall.
Oh, I don't know. Greatest hip hop album ever made? I ain't doing that. What's yours?
If I had to throw one out there, I'm not gonna say it's the greatest one, but if I had to throw one out there, I'm gonna say The Chronic.
The Chronic?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Why do you say that?
It's a great album. It's an amazing album. Like it's Dr. Dre's debut solo album. It kind of put G-Funk on the map. That's one of the few albums I can play from top to bottom, no skips.
Okay, I can agree.
One of the few.
I can definitely agree.
And it flows smoothly. From top to bottom, it flows together.
Okay, I'll agree with that. I can't name one better than Big Kid, Mad I'm only not naming one because I feel like I haven't listened to a ton of like great hip hop albums to compare. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I never really fully listened to The Chronic. I've listened to The Chronic. I haven't fully listened to The Chronic.
Gotcha. I get that.
Yeah. And then like other classic hip hop albums, Biggie's Get Rich or Die Trying. I never listened to his album fully. I've only listened to certain songs from it. I would say like I just listened to Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. So, and I didn't even fully listen to that. But is that like considered his top?
It was like one of his what would you consider it? Like it's not underrated, but like it's not commercially like his best, but like hip hop wise, people consider one of his best. That and Blueprint. I knew he was about to say that shit too. Reasonable Trash. I knew he was about to say that shit.
But I never listened to Get Rich or Die Trying either.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So that's another album I can play from top to bottom, no skips.
Yeah, I never listened to it.
That's another one.
I've heard songs from it, but I never listened to it. What's Rodeo?
That's Travis Scott.
This nigga and Travis Scott off the chat. God. I haven't listened to Travis Scott for a fucking reason because he's fucking trash.
That's crazy. But definitely listen to Get Rich or Die Trying to for sure. Definitely.
I'll think about it.
If you do Queens again, we're gonna go 50 Cent.
I mean, when you pick 50 Cent, that's when I'll listen to him.
Gotcha.
But outside of that, I'm not about to play 50 Cent. That's crazy. For me, that's crazy. It's not even. No, I stand on my hate. For real. But I do see, at least I gave them New York bums a chance.
No, that is right. This nigga was doing like album reviews like on Facebook and breaking off like 1 to 10. He was doing all that shit. He was.
I love it. I'm gonna give them a chance, Norris. I'm gonna give them a chance when AJ put me on. I'm not about to just listen to I'm not listening to Travis Scott for funsies. Are you serious? That nigga is not good enough to listen to for fun. You can't be serious right now. And I
You
just,
don't get hyped, Travis, at all. You don't get hyped.
no.
Don't you open up the window?
I'm gonna tell you all the rappers I actually hate. Actually, let's do this.
Do a top 10. Let's do a top 10 list.
All right,
Top
Travis
10.
Scott. Now, this isn't in any particular order. Travis Scott, Kanye West, ASAP Rocky, 50 Cent.
You didn't like Kanye at all, even when he first came out.
Kanye, but now I hate Kanye, so he's on the list.
Okay.
G Herbo, Playboy Cardi, that nigga with that light skinned nigga.
I never seen that.
I know, not Drake. Oh, but he could be added. Screaming.
Tiger?
Huh?
Tiger?
Ooh, throw that nigga on the list. No, it's another light skinned one. The one that be high all the time.
Wiz Khalifa?
Who is that nigga? No. The one with the little trippy.
Oh, Trippy Red.
Yeah. Red. I don't like him. Who's that other? I didn't like XX either, even though he did. Rest in peace.
That's great. I just like his music, actually.
Yeah, it's a no for me. Oh, that's more than that's 10 right there. So that's my 10. But there's more. There's more.
But what?
And Tory Lane's on there. Since y'all think this nigga can rap and sing, goofy bitches. And add in, who else can we add on there?
Since we're talking about singers, the Dream. So.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
I know. I still had that clip on my phone to this day.
Norris, I would never ride in your car because I know you're going to play bullshit.
That's right.
And no one wants to hear your kids bop music.
This nigga said kids bop. That is crazy.
That
hilarious
is you and your time. You enjoy. I love that for you, but yeah, I'm just not. I love that. I love that for him, but I'm just not a fan. Who do you like? Okay, what rappers don't you like? You tell me.
Me?
It's not many. Huh?
I don't hate rap.
Okay.
Ones I don't listen to. As far as like rappers, I just really can't get into. Chance the Rapper. Who else? I'm trying to think somebody else to give me shit. What's the nigga name? Danny Brown, I think his name was.
I never heard of that name.
He was rapper from he was from Detroit. He's rapper from Detroit. I can't get into him. Who else? There's a lot of people that I give chances. It's like, okay, like I don't know, but like, those probably the main two.
Oh wow, your list is short.
I can't think anybody else right now that I actually like just cannot stand.
Okay.
But yeah, like Chance the Rapper's probably like that's the first one that popped in my head.
I'm a hater for real.
And I don't hate him. I just don't listen. To him.
I gotta.
Only thing I like from him, I like the shit. The shit he did with Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. Problems. You don't want no problems.
That was the vibe.
That was like the only song I like, and it's featured on that song with Ashton Bronson. That's like the only song I like.
Oof! Throw that nigga Post on the list.
Oh shit!
You fake ass rapper, out of here. Thank you for bringing that up.
Niggas I don't like / listen to. Jay-Z, Biggie, all the New York niggas minus ASAP Rocky. Don Kennedy changed. Yeah, I don't fuck with Chance. Yeah, 6ix9ine. I don't listen to 6ix9ine.
I don't listen to 6ix9ine either. I actually put 6ix9ine on my list, put Nicki on my list, and put Dom Kennedy on my list.
You don't like Don? You don't like Don Kennedy?
No,
Why? What do you do? Or is just
not that great. I just
huh?
don't think he's good. just, he's all right. I mean,
That's
there's
fair.
nothing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Minus that one mixtape is like, yeah, that's fair. No, I give you
I
that.
didn't
That's fair.
even listen to the mixtape. I've only heard singles, and I'm just like not impressed.
No, I like this feature he did with Kendrick. That was good. And his feature with Nipsey. Like he's one of those rappers that like I don't fuck with his music, but I like the features.
Features, I can agree with that. I've heard a lot of his features, and I did like them. I think he did a feature with Cardi. I liked. I think he did a feature with somebody else that I
Let's
liked.
have like Nicki, like
Yeah, he got
I'm not
good.
gonna say it, I'm not gonna say it, like other than maybe like one or two songs. Like I fuck with Nicki's verses, like guest verses more than her actual songs. She's one of those. Lil Flip's the same way. Like that's something I like. I like Game Over, but other than that, if it's not a feature of a Lil Flip, it's like
I like Sunshine, and I have never heard a Little Flip feature.
you don't remember Like a Pimp?
I don't. You keep saying that. I do not remember
Real
that
girls
feature.
get down on the floor, on the
Yeah,
floor.
I don't remember him on
That's
that song
crazy.
at all.
That is crazy.
I remember the song, but I don't remember him.
You got Riding Spinners.
Yeah,
He was on that.
I like Nicki's. I like a few Nicki songs. I can name maybe like 3: "Feeling Myself," "Moment for Life,"
That is a song. Yeah, those two. I forgot that is her song.
and
I forgot Beyonce's a feature on that one.
yeah, and "Ruby Red Sleeves." That shit was fire. But outside of that, I only like her features too.
See, those are the exact same songs I like too.
And I don't even like
mine's
all her
Ruby Red song.
features. Let me put that out there too, because Motorsport was annoying as fuck. I
That's fair.
hated that.
That's fair.
Um, I didn't like her. It was another feature she did I didn't like either. I think it was with 21 Savage. I don't know. I didn't like it. But yeah, I don't like everything she does. The first time hearing that song was when Beyonce danced to it. I'm screaming. I love that song. That's
that song goes off.
Even though it's annoying of the repetition, but I think that's kind of the point. No, what's really annoying is the end when Nicki Minaj be talking. That's why I really don't like her. The voice. It's the voice. It's really her voice. Sometimes when she's not being like super
extra, super extra with it.
Yeah, it's like that little like gnat sound that she be doing.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, when she not doing that, I can stand it. But if she's sounding like a little bug in your ear, I can't. It's the theatrics be a bit much, and it's like, sis, you should have went to Juilliard if you gonna do all this. Like, why are we here? So I don't know. I don't like it. But outside of that, okay, let's name your top 5 again.
One of my top 5 favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, of all time, Pop, Bone Thugs, Nas, Eminem, DMX.
Okay, singers.
Singers. Usher. Who did I say? I said Usher, Chris Brown, Marvin Gaye. I think I had Brandy on the list. Brandy. And TLC.
Chris Brown is in your singers. That better be for his hits, not his voice.
Yeah, his. Yeah, his. Like,
okay.
He's like my favorite. Like people I enjoy.
Okay, because I was very questioning that list.
I mean, nigga has hits. He may not be the best singer, but like nigga has hits. He can make a hit.
I just wanted to make sure we were clear there.
Yeah.
I wanted to be clear. I need it clear.
People be saying the same shit. Like you put Bone Thugs up there. I'm like, yeah, Bone Thugs has some great ass songs.
Okay. Listen, after I listened to that Bone Thugs album, I'm not going to disagree with you as far as Bone Thugs being on your list. I think it's very hard to be in a rap group or just be in a group period and to bounce off of each other and to, make a full album or do any of what they do together. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's easy at all. It's already hard to do it as a person, just by yourself, but as a fucking group, and for that shit to be good.
Okay. Lenore said Usher, Chris Brown, Guy, Pretty Ricky, and Tyrese. His favorites, not the best. Just his favorites. Yeah, we're just talking about your favorites. Yeah.
That's a great. This is why I don't like Norris, to be honest. To be really honest, his lists are just always so ridiculous. But I'm not judging.
You sure? You sure you're not judging? Sounds a little judgy right there.
I'm not judging. Yes.
That's funny. It's a shrug. It's a shrug. That's hilarious.
It's not really because of the opinion per se. It's more so of the taste of the opinion. It's not really about the opinion. I think it's kind of dope that you're an opinionated individual, that even if they are shitty opinions.
You respect the honesty. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
My top 5 singers, Jasmine Sullivan. I mean, he had all these options, and he went with Pretty Ricky. Do you feel what I'm saying? It's just so crazy to me to put that on the list. It's like all these plethora of options, and you went with the freakiest, craziest, wildest choice we really shouldn't have even been listened to as children. But that's neither here nor there. Jasmine Sullivan. This nigga said Pretty Ricky.
She cannot let that shit go. She cannot let that shit go, good. That's funny as hell.
He said, my body, your body. It's my fave.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Norris. I didn't say they didn't deserve their flowers. I just don't think they deserve to be on a top 5 list. That's all.
Of anything?
Of what? What list would you like to put Pretty Ricky on?
I don't know. I was asking you.
Not even in the top 5 groups. No, they don't deserve to be them.
I don't know.
Maybe top 10. I'll give them top 10. Blue could not sing. Like, he couldn't. I mean, not Blue.
Pleasure P.
Yeah, thank you. That nigga could not. And then they all toxic as fuck. Like, no. No. I'm sorry. Pretty Ricky, I love them, but top 5 is just wild.
I mean, it's his favorites.
I understand. It's your favorites. I'm gonna let it go. I gotta let it go. I'm just gonna DM you and talk shit. Why the fuck you pick Pretty Ricky?
Well, who your top 5 though? Who your top 5?
All right, Jasmine Sullivan, Whitney Houston, Brandy. Probably Stevie Wonder and Luther Vandross. Okay. That was really hard, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. That was good. That's gonna be my top 5. Dang, I ain't put Aretha in there. That's really crazy.
You keep it old school. Minus Jasmine Sullivan.
I'm also thinking of like, what voices do I really enjoy that to me make up like the sound of today for me, and those voices are like a good platform for a lot of artists that I listen
I don't get her started on that one, bro. You crazy. We just did a brand new review.
We
Like,
just did a whole Brandy, not LMAO Brandy. Are you kidding me? The vocal Bible? Get off of here. Because why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you acting evil on Beyonce's internet? What's going on? Top 5 Brandy songs. Sunshine is one of my favorites. Always on My Mind is one of my favorites. Never Say Never is another one. Oh, Put That on Everything is my shit. That's why I wanted to listen to that Never Say Never album. But
gotcha.
And then I do like that song called Right There, but that's off of her 211 album. Because I know Brandy albums and I'm a Brandy fan. You hater.
My boy Blue said Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Boyz II Men, Beyonce, and Brandy.
See, and this is why Blue is a good guy. That's a good. Now that's a list. That is a list. That is a real list. Norris gave us his kids bops, and I just don't appreciate it.
Nah, to be fair, Norris just said, "Damn, I forgot about Sunshine and Never Say Never." Touche.
Of course you did, because you too busy over there singing about Pretty Ricky and hitting people on their phone lines. That's so crazy.
5 in the morning?
It's 5 in the morning. I saw them in concert. They actually did their thing. No, they're actually really good. I didn't.
So they actually sound good live?
I mean, I was 19, so I'm not going to
say this is middle. I thought this was like recent. Okay.
No, this is not recent. I was 19. I was hyped as fuck to see Pretty Ricky. Because, you know, they do that bed thing with the towel. And everybody... Oh, well, that was a thing. They would get in the bed and act like they naked or whatever and act like they fucking in the bed. And so they would move up and down the bed. And then also... Spectacular would come out in the towel or whatever, and it was just like a whole thing. It was a whole thing. It was a vibe.
I get it.
Yeah, I loved it.
You say nothing but a number, honey. Come on, man.
They did it for me. It ain't nothing. And that's another thing. Blue singing them songs. I keep saying Blue. Pleasure singing them songs like he could really sing is really what did it for me, because he knew he couldn't. But why he sing it like that? No, you gotta hear this after the show. I'm gonna play this one Pretty Ricky song. You gotta hear the way this nigga sing this song. He did not have to sing it like that. He sings it with so much oomph, like his rip was due. And it was just not necessary. He said, I wanna rum you up. I wanna do you. I'm like, what is guy got?
Oh, now it was a vibe. Nah, they trash, remember?
I did not say Pretty Ricky was trash. I said that them being on your list is trash. But they definitely a vibe. Definitely a Kids Bop vibe.
A Kids Bop vibe, that's hilarious.
It sure is. I get that. Data Gold is a little crazy though. I wouldn't say all that. I mean, who's your favorite? You name 5 of the best R&B groups. AJ.
You talking him? You talking North?
No, you.
So top 5?
Yeah.
My favorites? My favorite groups?
R&B.
TLC.
Okay.
SWV.
Okay.
In Vogue.
Okay.
You gotta put Destiny's Child in there. And I'll say boys in there.
Okay. That's a good list. Very solid.
If I'm talking about like my favorites. And of course you got the like Lil Disney in there. If doing like unbiasedly Lil Disney in there and all that. But,
Mine's just gonna be New Edition, Drew Hill, Destiny's Child.
How about Drew Hill? Damn.
Yeah. Oh, Boys to Men and In Vogue.
TLC's my favorite though.
Ah, shit, TLC.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot. It's like damn. I need to take one out. I'm like,
maybe I can take. What would I take?
I'll take In Vogue.
I'm gonna take out Destiny's Child. I don't want to, but I'm gonna take out Destiny's Child and put it on TLC.
Yeah, I probably do the same. They take out this job.
Yeah. Jagged Edge, Destiny. Okay, all right, okay. The Jagged Edge is still crazy to me. It's your list. It's your list. Oh, let me ask Norris this, because if he likes Jagged Edge, okay, I'll take it.
I will say Jodeci sounds like trash rapper.
Yeah, Jodeci can't sing to me for real. That's why I never add them to any list. I feel like they gave. I don't know what they gave, but they never could sing to me. So I just never add them.
112 has a hit too. 112 had hits too though.
112 did have hits, but I don't feel like they are an upper echelon group for me. If we were doing a top 5, I would put them in like a top 10. Yeah, probably a top 10. So Norris, real quick, did Jagged Edge have to you? Did all their songs sound the same, or?
I said Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, damn.
Oh dang.
Yes, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes, yes.
Yeah, because I would have said Isley Brothers. If that's it.
Damn too. God damn. See, I was trying. Yeah. See, this is. Yeah. I can't just stay with the 5. You got to be 10.
Yeah, that was a tough. But do you feel like all their Jagged Edge and Boys to Men, did their music sound the same to anyone, or was that?
You know what kids about.
Because my mom pointed it out one day, and I thought she was just being a hater, but then I started noticing it, and so a lot of their music does sound the same, just different.
I can give you Jagged Edge sounds the same. I don't know about Boyz II Men. I can give you Jagged Edge. I don't know about Boyz II Men though.
Yeah. Wait till we listen to Jagged Edge, because I really want you to like compare and contrast. I have 2 favorite Jagged Edge albums. So okay. You'll notice. I just be like, dang, it is the same, but I love them so much. And I heard they can really sing live, so.
Jagged Edge?
Yeah, I heard that they're really good. It's just that all their music sounds the same.
Gotcha.
I feel like it sounded the same because it was a formula back then that they made groups follow for real. Jagged Edge music sounds the same the way that the Baby music sounds the same. I can agree with that and fuck with that. Wow, look at us agreeing. Oh my God. Wow, I love that for us.
Round of applause for you guys. The Maze Babies get along.
Okay, where can we go? I'm picking the show though. I'm not going to whatever. Oh no. Okay, fine. How about this? I'll be fair. We can go to one show you want to go to, and then we got to go to one show that I want to go to.
Look at y'all setting up dates. Look at this.
I'm screaming.
Yes,
because I don't want to see whoever he wants. So no, you pick the first one. Because I don't know what you going to pick. But mine is going to be...
And you got a Marvel shit on. Marvel shirt on.
If you want to come soon, if you want to do it like the next month or so, I want to see Coco Jones because that's my next concert.
She was at Dreamville. She's going to see Key Glock on Friday.
I'm screaming. I knew it was going to be something ridiculous. This is what I'm saying. I never listened to Key Glock before. I don't like it for me.
He's gonna see those. He just knows those songs.
Okay. I know all the songs, all the box. I'll help you out. But yeah, I don't know any Key Block songs either. So I guess we even for sure. You doing any more shows this year, AJ?
Yeah, I'm going to see Little Brother.
Okay.
Um, I still gotta get tickets for Bone Thugs.
I'm screaming.
Um,
I will message you, Norris. I'm not telling the world where I live in. That's crazy.
I'm dead. Who else? I think I'm gonna go to that Ja Rule concert. I'm probably not gonna get tickets till like the week of though.
Okay.
I think that was it. I might go to a rock concert in September, but we'll see.
Okay. I have Beyonce still. I want to see Coco. I still got to see Kendrick and SZA, so I can go to either the St. Louis show or I don't know. I'm probably gonna go to St. Louis. I've never been to St. Louis before, so I kind of want to see him in St. Louis.
Wiz and Sean Paul? You talking about Jamaican Sean Paul or the Young Blood Sean Paul? I'm assuming it's Jamaican Sean Paul, but either way, that would be good.
Definitely would see Sean Paul. I mean, I would see Wiz Khalifa. I ain't gonna hold you. I would. I'm not a fan, but I would. Just for the culture.
Yeah, I seen it like about 3 times. Yeah, I seen the concert 3 times already.
Who Wiz Khalifa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no, I don't want to see the baby screaming. Yeah, I'm not looking at the baby rap the same.
She's like, I'm
song.
picking up with that one, but everything else, yeah.
He's so short. I'm not looking at a short man rap on stage. I'm just not.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna see Kendrick, but that doesn't count.
I'm weak. I'm dead.
That doesn't count. I'm not seeing 2 short men on stage. That's a bit much. So yeah, I'm gonna stay out of that one. 5'9.5". That half count. That half count. Yeah. So anything shorter than 5'7", I'd be looking at in disgust, and I just can't. So, oh, thank you so much. I do try to elongate the body. I'm screaming. Norris, get out of here on the podcast trying to flirt.
I'm weak.
We're not talking about mine. All right, AJ. You ready to get out of here? You got anything else?
Nah, just wait. Y'all make sure y'all turn in for the next week's episode.
Yeah.
Talking about white folks. Matt Miller and Alan Stone.
Yeah. Alan Stone, Mystery, Kids. What's the name? I'm screaming. Norris is a mess. I'm gonna inbox you. If I could blink, I would, but I can't. I usually blink both eyes. But yeah, so we're listening to Kids by Mac Miller, Mystery with Alan Stone. If you want to listen with us, make sure you check out both of those albums. You can also catch me every other Friday on my podcast. We don't sip tea, we drink wine. And then you can also check out my new website. It's called No Tea, Just Wine, okay? I not only do website designs, but I'm also taking advice. If you want to send in some advice for me, If you had made any poor decisions over the weekend and just need some advice and you can't afford a therapist because I know they're expensive, I do give good advice. It's a little, straight to the point, but my friends do love coming to me for advice. You can submit it anonymously on my website under poor decisions and just, let me know what advice you need help with. And I got you.
And of course, the co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast, like a tribe. Of course, you guys say the whole thing. Go live on YouTube. On YouTube every other Fridays at 7 p.m. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, share all that good stuff. And yeah, y'all catch me on Twitter, hip underscore hop underscore vibes, TikTok, A Tone Productions, A underscore tone underscore productions, and also on Instagram, hip hop vibes pod, all one word.
I love that. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will see y'all again next week here at 7 p.m.